Hi guys, welcome to the Weaver Chronicles, where nerds have fun and tales are spun. We're back with more Welcome to the Flipside. Episode 5. Boom. Now, you will notice that I am a little short at the table today, and that is okay. You know why? Because this episode, girls, they just want to have fun. I know I probably got to title something else, but that's if John doesn't show up, basically, that's going to be the real title of this episode. As these gals here are going to get it done, returning back to the combat of this wave battle defense as Tordic Fargrim is trying to activate an obelisk of calm. So, a lot going on. There's a lot to do tonight. So, once again, we're going to kind of make this kind of quick. And apologies. And let me just restate something for everyone here. Just very quick. If you have seen that I haven't been on stream as much as I have been, Sunday, you all know, I had a horse incident. That being said, double check something here. Okay, yeah, I can't be hurt. I was making sure. Horses are fine. Okay, so they made it through the night. They just ate a whole week's worth of food. That's all. So we just haven't been feeding them all this week. My wife says that's fine. So she's the expert, but they're fine. They're not dead. So on that Sunday that I had to leave, everything's fine. Had to cut the stream short. Also, not to reveal too much information or get too personal in a sense, but basically my family is battling cancer. So the Tuesdays and Wednesdays that I used to stream, sometimes they are dedicated to my wife because she has basically pulled herself out of a lot of the plans that she usually does on Tuesday and Wednesday that allows me to stream. So if you don't see me on Tuesday and Wednesday, it is because I am spending time with my wife as we are battling this war of cancer together. So I hope everybody understands, and your support is greatly appreciated, and I can't thank you enough. I say that because we have hit 80 followers on NerdyWeaver. Thank you so much. You 80 scribbles out there who decided to continue to tune in to the content that we have for all of you. With that being said, with thanks and such, and with the wrap-up, I think it's time that we go back to the map, continue this battle, and see how our heroes will fare. I'm gonna close this door a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. So, I didn't do... It's something I'll do in the future, because when we go to the map, I feel like I need to put our cameras with our people. I just think it's a nice effect. I'll do it one day. It's just not happening today.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
Mood.
It's just like, you know, this is Arc 1, right? So I'm not going to stress too much about things going on, performance and everything. Like, we haven't even got into the ramping of this. This is all just introductions, like exposition, tutorial. You know, nobody's interested in that. I get that. So I'm trying to get us there. Trust me, I am. And we'll improve as the story goes on. Okay, now... Goodbye. There we go. Okay. I think I'm okay with this music. don't believe it's what I had for last time, but it's fine. I like this. This is a pretty good setting for what's going on here.
Yeah, that is what's going on here. Be it theirs or ours, but somebody's death is happening. We will mutilate them all. Mutilate them.
Increase that. Okay, here we go. So, bring up the turn order.
The churn order?
The churn order.
We're gonna churn out some death.
Again, be it theirs or ours. Some people are dying today.
Alright, so turn order. Now you guys can see it. I was like, I see it over on my laptop. Why can't I see it right here? And that is because... Alright, so I believe it looks like it is Talon's turn is what it's showing here. And let me go over here.
Hello, sir. Hello, cat. I have a cat.
You have a cat.
It's a shadow!
He jumped on me, and now he's my prisoner. Because he wanted to use me as a springboard. So now I'm holding him hostage. I'm sorry, did you want freedom? Did you want freedom? Well, you know what?
Release me, mother.
Springboard. I'm not a springboard. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
He said, I hear you,
Never
but
know.
I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Forced affection. I know, it's horrible.
So current situation is we've got a lot of creatures. We currently has one right there. Yeah, that's a lot of creatures, and there's one at the obelisk right now. What are you gonna do, Talon? Once I pull up his character sheet. Nope, that's not his character sheet. Just might. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit of help.
Wee bit. Just a small itsy bit.
Okay, so he is he's gonna turn to Chandler, and he's gonna say, "Chandler, take care of this spirit behind me. I'm going out there." Chandler gives a salute, and he's gonna move out. What's your speed, pal? That was your speed. So we can get about 5. Yeah. He's gonna get as far as he can over here on the side. And Talon's just gonna look to Juno and is like, "Don't worry, everything's fine. Just stay calm." And gonna go for a swing. Let's see, normal, yeah, to the public, so longsword. Oh, that's not good for you, Talon. That's much better. Alright, so for the first one, he kind of like, you know, being that they're so small or whatnot, he like kind of swipes and kind of misses, and then he comes back with a swing at one of these creatures. It's gonna swing at this one right here. Dealing, 14 points of radiant damage. Well, 14 points in total, 2 points of radiant. which kills this creature. Oh, which, by the way, I wanted to, which it might kind of take away for a second, but I did think that maybe for these kind of things I need to, like, nope, that's me, I'm sorry, presenter, go there. And now we focus a little bit on the battles. I think that's more kind of cinematic necessarily, in my opinion. Oh, well, now we're kind of blocking it. Let's not do that, apparently. It's fine. So I'm gonna pop out his sheet. And that is gonna be the end of his turn. That goes to the Tadlings. So let me pull up that character sheet. I'm gonna actually take some time to just like pull, since it's the monster's turn, I'm gonna pull up like all their character sheets. I need to close all this. Close, 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 close. Makes sense why I think I was able to share those images before pretty easily. Anyways. Okay. So. We got this one right here that is by talent, so we'll start with that. So all they do is that, and they do that. So this one's gonna try and attack Talon. Nope to the GM, thank you. Alright, that is a miss from that Tadling. But this one...
Good.
It's going to move. How much movement do you have? You have that much. It would take it to get there, and then a little more. Yeah. It's going to use its action to dash and it run towards the obelisk. That Tadling is dead over there. We've got this one down here. It's also going to dash, making its way to the obelisk. And there's none up there, so that's the end of the Tadlings. Going to Long John. Kara seems to be handling those pretty well. How are you looking, Kara?
She's almost at half health. Just
You're almost at half health?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're looking rough.
It's looking a little rough. Not bloody yet, but rough. She's breathing heavy. Her hands are shaking a little bit. From tiredness, not fear. She fears something.
Granted, he saw you just like explode. Well, you being rough though. So, and being that it's Long John, that's Talon. Sorry, Long John, your speed is that much. Okay. Yeah, you can make it. He runs up beside you. He's gonna take his great axe. You will know, it is important to note that he is not raging.
He's not the Angie.
Although, maybe he should have.
Maybe.
As, you know, it was in his overconfidence, right? I mean, well, he's level 5, excuse me, so... He has an extra attack, so he's fine. So he's gonna swing again. He also, you know, with how small they are, kind of trying to correct himself, so let's see if he does better this time. That's much better. See, everybody's following suit with this kind of trend, apparently, of not hitting and then hitting them. And then doing absolute devastating damage that ends their life.
You know, just your typical Thursday stuff.
Typical. Totally
I
typical. It's fine.
Believe
fine.
Yep, that was and it is Long John, so he kind of forgot.
Yeah, because Kara, as she sees him bring that down, she's like, wait!
Yeah, the first one is like, it misses, so it's like, it gives yourself a little, like, relief, and then he's like, sorry about that. Let's try again. It's like, no.
It's like, no, wait! After it explodes, they explode, Long John. They explode, Mr. Benatar guy. They explode.
I need Constitution saving throws.
Yeah.
DC is 11.
Hey, I passed!
Hooray! You both pass. So as it kind of explodes in this like yellow gas, he's like, sorry, that's my bad. Oops. Just like kind of give you a smile and just like, you know, trying to do the best friendly smile that he can pull.
It's okay, Mr. Horn guy. It's fine.
Oh, please, call me Long John.
Long John it is. Let's not explode them when we're close.
Okay, yeah, not them. End of Long John's turn, going to Juno. Juno, you got yourself in an interesting situation.
I do have myself in an interesting situation. I want to try swinging, not from the chandelier, with my glaive.
With your glaive.
Okay, for a 16.
A 16 will hit.
Okay, yeah, I'm going for not the bloody creature, the other one.
Okay.
I can't remember what that one is. Okay, so
you did get a name. You just only got a picture.
That's right. For 8 slashing.
And dead.
Judo's just gonna like end it with the glaive, pick the glaive back up, and is gonna look at Talon and be like, "What do we have to be worried about?"
And then it explodes.
Exceed. It does explode. DC Constitution saving throw. Constitution saving throw, please.
Fine. It's fine.
Well, that is.
It's not fine. It's fine.
You are poisoned.
Typical Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
The typical Thursday.
You are poisoned until the end of their being that creature's next turn. When it comes to their time, you know, end of their next turn.
So you'll be unpoisoned by the time your turn comes around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, because they go
a
before
little after, because like it's right here, the number 5, which I know that's also It shows. Oh, the names are there. Y'all see the names? Do y'all see the names? Y'all see the names? Y'all see it's
We
called the
don't see the
Chitter
names
Spore.
unless we have. We don't see names unless
It's on the counter. Like for us, all we see is who it's currently on and then the name there. But that's on me for not paying attention for that one moment because I was over here like, what do I want to do?
What's fair? But on the stream,
I do.
in the turn order, it is showing their names, so you can.
That's right.
I will have to figure out how to deal with that, but
Well, the only way that we will be able to see their names is if we have control and access to their character sheet.
But it's okay.
Don't need it. It's fine.
It's okay. Names are not important as of right now. So
No, they're targets.
they're
The
targets.
dead don't need names.
Indeed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's a Chitter Spore, is that one?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Now I know, and I'm back to where we go. Cool. It's a lovely thing
All right.
about following the stream.
Is that gonna be the end of your turn?
Glaives are one-handed.
No, I believe they're two-handed, aren't they? That's a heavy
I
weapon.
believe they could be versatile.
Then how did you wield it?
I wielded one hand.
D&D.
Well,
Wait.
I mean, granted, you only get one attack as even with like being one-handed right now.
If it's one-handed and I was able to dual wield, I was going to use the hand axe. Because you can do this
okay,
offhand.
yes, okay.
Two-handed, heavy reach weapon.
Never mind, thank you.
Okay, so they are two-handed. Okay.
It's what I'm here for.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Nom. I thought they were heavy and two-handed, but wanted to be sure. But you are correct. If you had a light weapon, like two light weapons, then you could do attack.
Yeah.
That being said, it is going to be Chandler's turn. Chandler has to deal with creatures that are close to the obelisk. Alrighty. Love that. There we go.
Oh.
Okay.
My mom needs me. I will be right back.
Okay. So he's just gonna attack to the closest one to him. Now that one is popped up and shown. Does not have an ally within 5 feet of him, so he will not get sneak attack. But the first hit is a natural 20. Way to go, Chandler. Sorry.
Get
Dead.
it, boy.
I'm pretty sure if I roll damage, it's dead. Is dead. Second attack. Coming over to this creature. This fog-looking creature. And then it's got that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's, yeah. Yeah, that'll be doing attack. Oh yeah, that hits. Almost not enough, but just enough to kill it. So, 2 down. They were around the obelisk.
Heyo.
That basically, there's a creature coming down below, but he's got to hold his position, so he is gonna hold. And I think it's gonna be the end of his turn. It's gonna go to Brackendosh. Pull up his character sheet. Okay. Well, a lot of people, a lot of guys are around him. However, he will take his bonus action to rage.
Get Angie.
Just releases a roar. Just for how many creatures are around him. That's more grapple.
What is a range symbol? What is a good range symbol?
Oh wait, these are actually labeled. Haha! Who would have thought? They updated these. I know they did. Grappled, incapacitated, strong. Let's just do strong. He's strong.
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 Welcome back.
Thank you.
So, while you're raging, your friends have advantage on melee attack rolls against any creature within 5 feet of you. Right, but he doesn't have any allies around him. But starting when you go into you go into a frenzy when you rage. If you do so, you make a single melee attack as a bonus on each of your turns after this one. After this one. So, rage. And when you choose this, you go into a frenzy when you... Oh, so you just... I'm in a frenzy right now. So I rage, therefore I'm in a frenzy rage. If you do so for the duration, you make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus on each of your turns after this one. So he doesn't get it now, but he'll basically get 3 attacks here soon. So right now, Holy Great Axe to that one. That hits. Doing a lot amount of damage, and that one is... I can't do it. I can't put my symbol on. Can I zoom out? If I zoom out, can I? Yeah. Okay. Dead. But upon it dying, that means it does blow up. Yeah, so like 10 feet turns that area into difficult terrain. Circle, linger. Click it, take it, drag it. Huh. Somehow, I did not make the previous one that big for some reason, but it's okay. I will correct myself. So right now that area is difficult terrain, which doesn't bother him. For right now, at least, he ain't moving. For the most part. He, in his frenzy rage, is now going to attack that one. Because he only made 1 Holy Great Axe attack. So he can make a second. Holy Great Axe. Oops. Hang on. It's fine, because I took the... Yep. That's enough. And... Yep. That one's dead. Need to do Constitution saving throw. Passes. Once again, killing one of these bugs, creating a yellow puff around him, not even bothering Brackendosh whatsoever, just roaring in this frenzied rage and just almost enjoying the thrill of the battle. That is the end of his turn. As we go to these things now. who is alive? Not you. You are. You just saw devastation. This one's down here. Do I have your character sheet open? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, so your speed is that much. That is what you do. Alright, how much was the speed? Yeah, it was that much. Okay, so yeah. Coming over to Chandler. This one's gonna get right here, as behind Tordick. This was gonna run up there. And so, this one right here is going to attack Chandler. Ah, boy. Is not going to hit him with that. Goes for a fight, and Chandler just, like, parries it off with his dagger. Totally fine. That ends their turn. Go into these things. There is one right there beside Juno. Hi, Juno.
No, thank you.
Hi, Juno.
What if the creatures talked like that? That's ooh.
Like Stitch all over again. Ha ha.
Hi.
I'm gonna try something here.
No, let me stop you right there. I'm so good. Ah! No!
No. You go back to your corner and you think about what you've done.
I don't want to be here anymore!
It's gonna reach out. It's gonna reach out and touch you. Reach out and touch fate.
I don't like it. No,
Oh.
I don't like it.
I'm sure a 19 will hit.
Unfortunately.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so as this thing reaches out and makes contact with you, first of all, it deals.
Also, we're in an ad right now, just so you know.
Oh! Man, what a cliffhanger for the ad. Well, see, and this is another thing I wanted to do. Hold on, while we're in the ad. Let me just pop on back. For all the people who, you know, are ad-free, welcome to ad time. I would love to, like, one day put a thing of, like, ad time, you know? Where it's like, hey, guys. Well, and I wish there was something special we could, like, do, per se, you know? It's like, y'all got Q&As, y'all have questions. Go ahead. Ask away. We'll be obligated to...
Do you have any questions?
I'll say Toot's here. Does Toot have any questions?
Toot, got any questions concerning this campaign? About the characters, players, and such? You can still ask if you want to, but hey, welcome back from the ads. Let's get back to combat. We didn't continue without you guys, so.
We totally did. Don't let him lie to you if you didn't even realize we were in ad time.
He made me so uncomfortable, I questioned my choices as being a player.
So,
for 2 seconds.
One of these creatures touched Juno, dealing 7 points.
A better word.
7 points of necrotic damage. And your speed has been reduced by 5.
Okay.
Until...
You said that was 7 necrotic?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
That is fine. Hold on. Because, we haven't been able to do this, honestly, till now, I think, question mark. Yeah, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
No, I had to roll the wisdom saving throw because it hit me.
Okay.
I'm still rolling.
Yes, you make a wisdom save. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
18!
You're totally fine. As you felt you felt this disturbing touch, and you just felt like kind of the starts of crackles in your mind, but you shake it off. You're totally fine.
Not today.
So it deals that much damage. That's all it can do right there. Let me just put I'm gonna put like a red dot on you to show that you've been affected by that thing, until the end of its next turn. That was its action. Might as well do this. Really? Just that much? That's fine. So, you see it, and you feel its effect, and then you see it, almost in a, how can I describe? A blood tornado, in a sense. It was there, and then it started twisting out of existence, back into existence, and when it does... Get away. It explodes. It unleashes a puddle of blood in that 10-foot radius. What was that I just heard?
I want to ask you the same question.
Oh, do you think it's Nam?
No, I thought that noise was you. I laughed.
Oh, weird. So
no,
yeah,
she's muted because she's on a phone call.
Gotcha. All right, so that's the end of its turn. Going to.
So wait, okay, so it's still alive after it just did a blood tornado and splattered Juno in blood?
Correct.
Now Juno's just pissed off because it's like, really, really. First you had to go and touch me, and then you had to go and do this. You're dead.
Yeah, Dad.
You're done. You're done. Straight to jail.
Yeah, done. Straight to death. Illig is gonna come over and is going to attack that creature. Actually, do you have ranged weapons, bud? Let's see if you do.
What do you have?
What do you have? He does have. Hold up. Moving back over.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, he's got a short bow, so he'll use a short bow and attack that creature.
Heyo.
So, this will be a
You love that for
D20.
him.
that be enough to hit it, though? It will not. As he takes his short bow and aims and fires, completely misses the creature. When you take, you can replace.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. It was Illig's turn. I decided that Illig was going to use his short bow to attack this creature, the cheddar spore that is approaching behind Tordic. But unfortunately, he missed. As he did not roll the greatest. Okay. Which I believe you're at the top of the turn order. So... I just have to find it. Where are you? How long ago? It shouldn't have been that long ago. It's this one. Okay. So... little up, little up, little up, little up, little up, little up, a little bit more up, more ups. Okay, here we go. Oh, how many? What round is this? Is this round 3?
I think.
I feel like it's 3. I feel like we did 2. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it was. Okay, this is 3.
Just counting my attacks too. So yeah, this is round 3.
Alright, so... based on this situation... one was over there, so... yeah. So that's going to be for those. And then... let's see. We're going to do... I could, per se. Boom. Okay. As more of those chitter spores and tatlings arrives to the fight. As you know, coming out of the once corpses of their companions. Alright, Kara. It is now your turn.
Yeah, she's kind of back to back with Londra, and she's like, do you think they'll be upset if I burn the forest to the ground?
Well, there could be of the people still in these woods, so,
I mean, if they're intelligent enough to run from a fire, they should be fine.
it's something to discuss with the order. I mean, I'm not denying there's a lot going on here. There's an infestation.
You know you hear an infestation, Long John?
Smash it.
That is one way, but you know what they say: kill one, two more show up.
Yeah, I'm seeing that happen here.
Well, if you burn them.
We
Nothing
could
left
in
to come
fact
out of it.
burn.
Sadly, I used all my alcohol. So, she's just gonna bring up her short swords and goes, "This is really gonna suck." Might want to hold your breath, Long John. And I'm going to attack the short sword.
Which one are you attacking?
The one right in front of me first.
So this one?
Yeah.
Okay. 17 definitely hits.
So with Vex, my next attack, so we'll be making an offhand attack, will have advantage. And damage-wise, I did 6.
Dead. Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Oh, never mind, I don't have advantage.
Oh, against that creature. Yeah, because it's dead, so.
Yeah.
You pass. You're good. Just explosion of, yellow gas.
And then I'm gonna hit the next one in front of me.
Okay.
For mass. That's it.
An 8 will miss.
And that's my action, my bonus action, and my free action to tell Long John to hold his breath. So.
Okay. Oh wait, how big of a radius was that explosion? It's within 5 feet. So yeah, no, it's only Kara, not Long John. Didn't have to worry about that. This time.
That's why I told him to hold his breath.
That's fair. Alright, Talon. Let's see. Juno, how you looking?
Not the worst, but I'm not. I'm above half.
Above half, okay.
Yeah.
He will slash at the Tadling beside him. Slash. Yeah, that hits. As he slash and attacks the Tadling, and hold on, let me double check something. Yeah. He does. As he attacks and slashes at one of the Tadlings and, kills it, in that same kind of motion, he's like, "Don't worry! Everything's fine!"
Now do you see why I love Paladin so much?
Let's just carry on a conversation while we're killing things.
Listen, that's what Corbin used to do.
He
Having a wonderful time.
He's confident that you'll be okay, so he's gonna move right here, and he's gonna attack that one. The power... Sorry. With the protection of Abel, we're gonna get through this.
Well, Jen, I don't
Kill.
know what your friend's yelling about, and I don't know who the fuck Abel is, but I don't think he's here to help right now.
That now goes to the Tatlings. And they are going to... What was your speed again? Yeah, that
Not
much.
fast enough. Yeah.
Being that he's very powerful, but they're driven upon their objective, they're going for it. Which may not matter. So let's first move it 20 feet right there. Talon will do an attack opportunity. And hits, but will he kill? He kills. And as it kind of runs by, it's like, in the name of Abel, stop! And just slices it in half. It just is like... This one right here. It's got a little chutzpah about him. So he's willing to go up in order to avoid him. Oops. So he goes up right here. And then seeing a clear path. Goes 10 and then... So that would be 20. And then dashes to get right there. That ends, I believe that's all of... Nope, there's that one down here. This one's going to come up to Illig. It's going to... Oh, it had a reach of... Well, I already done it, but I'll have to keep that in mind. Definitely keep that in mind. That's probably one of its things. It's gonna attack it like, ooh, natural 20. Oh no. Dealing. Deals that much damage. Oh no. Nope, sorry. Didn't mean to mess with that. Illig is looking bloody after a slash from this creature. Just like really stabbed him into, stabbed his shoulder.
Mm.
It's gonna be the end of its turn. Yep. Alright, that's the end of those. Going to Long John.
I don't know, I can't remember if I got your name or not, but hold your breath!
As he's gonna do. As he is now going into a rage. So he's gonna do, And then, I'm not gonna reckless. Screw it. He'll reckless. So definitely hits. Dealing that much damage to this one right here. Killing it. He's got to make a Constitution saving throw. Didn't mean to give him advantage, but that was a natural 20 on the left, so totally fine. I'll say for a natural 20 next time, he doesn't have to worry about rolling a Constitution save. He is then going to smite. He's going to attack again with the Holy Great Axe. And that hits, dealing that much damage, killing that one. Doesn't have to worry about rolling Constitution save. And then on his, for his Frenzy, we'll say it's every turn. No, so he can't. Not this turn, but next turn he'll be able to, he would be able to make 3. Uh-oh. 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 Oh boy, wait a minute. No. Okay, I gotta unplug this. Ow. I didn't realize it drained the battery that quick. Oh, I hope. Well, that's fine. I mean, we're not on the camera, so we'll be okay. But that's
the funny thing is, Nerd, it flipped your camera before it shut off.
And what?
It flipped your camera sideways so before it like shut down.
Oh. And that's why everybody else is upside down, huh?
Me and Nom have been having fun ever since.
Well, it's important that you have fun. Anyways, that's the end of Lon John's turn. Kara, you're poisoned and your speed has been reduced.
Why am I poisoned?
Sorry, Juno.
Yep.
This is
Oh,
Juno's
I was
turn.
like, why the fuck am I poisoned? I passed my con.
I mean, not much I can do because either way, all I have is weapons and they're all melee. So, and I'm not doing a throw because that's just probably gonna be.
Well, you have reach with a glaive, so you can attack from 10 feet away. You do have speed.
Yeah, but I don't want to move and get an attack of opportunity.
That's fair. I forgot Hunter.
Duh!
I forgot Hunter doesn't have shift.
So I'm gonna go with the Glaver again. I'm gonna miss.
Yeah, even with like, even with disadvantage. I mean,
It was
it was a low. So
yeah,
that was a low, bro. I'm so sorry. I hate that for you.
I
really do.
It happens. It's okay. She's just gonna go and she's gonna go to swing, and she's gonna hear Talon talking about something about Abel, and then she's gonna miss, and she's gonna be like, okay, Abel this, Abel that. It's not helping us right now.
Sorry, I just feel like it. You know, it inspires me. It's literally radiating through me right now.
It ain't meant for that.
Has everybody
What?
gone insane in the flip side?
Oh, what is happening? I'll have to fix this later. What do you mean insane? I mean, yes, a lot of people are mad, like, you know, don't really have their sanity. Really not the time for this kind of conversation.
Says the one who's sitting here trying to tell me everything's fine while I'm covered in blood.
I'm trying.
Does this look fine to you?
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to get to you.
Juno, remember to breathe.
I don't want to. There's blood everywhere.
Breathing will help keep you calm.
All right. Is that the end of your turn, Juno?
Yeah, I can't do anything else, and I don't want to move.
Fair enough. All right, goes to Chandler's
She's just
turn.
gonna stand there with a glaive in hands, pissed.
Yeah. Let's see. So, unfortunately, Chandler, gonna have to attack that thing melee style. So,
Poor Chandler.
13 does hit. Not by much, but it does hit. Dealing not enough damage.
Look at Chandler. He knows.
Kind of, yeah, like kind of, in a way, just like nicks its like legs and whatnot, badly wounding it, but not killing it completely. But that being said, he's not gonna leave his position. Yeah, he wouldn't leave this position. Oh, well, he'll attack again. Duh. Oh, but 11 misses. So, badly wounds it, and then the creature was able to somehow evade his blade in its wounded state, as it is still alive. Going to Brackendosh. Brackendosh has no one around, so seeing that Tordic is a little bit in danger, it's going to reduce his speed to 20, but I think with that... Ooh. Well, he gets there. Does he have anything?
He got
You
it.
do have these things. You know what? He'll do it. So, what he's gonna do, he's gonna move out of there, reduces his speed, gets about right there. Does it actually have reach? No, I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. But what he's going to do, he's going to do a cool guy move. And he's going to throw his axe at the creature. So... the reason...
For the season.
You know... I feel like that's incorrect.
You know, when you're using an axe to throw, it uses your dexterity instead of your strength.
Correct.
As long as you're proficient with the weapon, you still get proficiency. These axes are naturally thrown weapons.
Yes. Yeah, it's fine. We'll do... Man, I should know this, but I don't know. Do you know on the top of your head what is the level proficiency bonus for level 5?
3.
You say 3?
3.
3? Okay. So, what it really is actually is supposed to be... And then... Did that I think I gave it like a probably like a +1 or something like that. So really, to hit is supposed to be that much for that. So that was a little wrong there. So roll. So it'd be 10. Yeah, that's 6 plus 4, and then proficiency would be 13. 13 is just enough to hit it, so we'll do the damage of it as if it was a great axe. Where are you? Yeah. Dealing that much damage, killing it. Within 5 feet, no one's there. But his axe, he is disarmed, and his axe is implanted in that creature. That's going to be in his turn, going to the chitter spores. Now, on the chitter spores, Juno is no longer poisoned.
Hey, yo!
And yet the chitter spore is going to attack you.
Oh, no.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
You take 3 points of piercing, and I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
3 points of piercing and a wisdom saving throw. It's a 5.
As you're kind of like covered in blood, there's just more and more of these creatures showing. You're starting to hear crackles as you take your first crack of madness.
Joy.
As I believe, you're the first of the party to get a crack of madness. So, just to let everybody know how that kind of works, if you've been watching Fatali Into the Lost, basically it is like that, where if they fail, they gain 1 crack of madness, and however, at 10 cracks of madness, the player begins taking -1 to all their rolls. So, Juno is fine right now. She has only just attained the first crack of madness. So no penalty yet.
Yet.
Yeah, he's nicer than I am.
Yeah, we know. After what you put my poor Inksuri through, we know.
This one is going to attack Chandler.
But did she die?
Almost. My doppel did.
Well, yeah,
12 does not
of course
hit.
it did. You guys killed it.
Let's see. Now, this one right here, it's gonna run up. Oh, it's got enough. So actually, it's gonna get right here, and it's going to attack Tordic. Oh, but completely misses, as we're just gonna say Illid kind of saw that coming and used his very own claws of his dragon form and just brandish off, just knocked it off just a little bit that it completely misses, and yet Tordic, just hearing the snap of this creature, just goes, ah! Please! I need to focus if we want this to get done! I'm working as fast as I can. That being said, that was that shitter spore there. Done that to Chandler, so we go up here. This one is going to attempt to run.
Sorry, which one?
This one.
Oh, I was about to say, it's like, you think you get to live?
And does Long John does a attack opportunity. Ooh, but a 10 will miss as it does get away. And then this one is going to, although it's going through this, so it's like going to cut its speed to about right here. But you do get an attack opportunity, Kara.
Oh, see, combat.
Ooh, a natural 20 on the attack opportunity from Kara.
Bruh.
She's like, you're not going fucking anywhere. As she turns with her short sword and just stabs it.
Go ahead, do that damage. Nasty and dead. But it ran so far away. It ran so far away that you didn't have to worry about rolling a Constitution save. So it just explodes out in the distance. However, this one right here is at the obelisk, and it does go for a bite at the obelisk. And it does hit the obelisk, dealing that much damage.
Be like right here to bite the obelisk. Considering that's the top of it.
I guess. But it's just seems a little unfair for these guys. But you're right. They have to kind of get down here at the base. So he's just right there. So no attack. But that being said, because that was just his movement, so he could take his action instead then to dash, which means another 30 feet. So he won't be able to attack. He's not going to do that. He's going to be right there. He's just going to be right there. So he gets through the stronghold, gets through the blockade. Going to this one. This one right here. Being on its turn, you are no longer affected. Your speed is no longer affected.
Hey, yo.
This right here. Being the one that's left.
Good. Disgusting.
Disgusting! Yep, this one... Oh, it does that though.
Don't say that. They don't have to do anything. It could just die.
That is an option.
It'd be a wonderful option.
Okay, so here's what it's going to do. It is going... I'm going to say that it's going to dash. But for right now, let us see if... Juno, you get attack opportunity and see if you can stop it. You have no disadvantage anymore. Right. You are at free, unpoisoned. Go get it.
So I can just swing whatever at it and...
Yeah.
Hope it hits?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never had an attack of opportunity in our game, so I'm just like,
Oh, fascinating.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the great axe this time.
All right.
I regret going with the great axe at this time.
As you go swing with your great axe, it's just this blob creature is just able to almost like amorphous around your blade just enough that it's able to get away. And in a sense of getting away, it does dash. And
Nom, I need your blessing to get better rolls.
Send it to you, my dear.
Makes its way to the obelisk. There are no wisps about, so we go to Illig's turn. Illig is in a bad spot.
It's fine. He'll walk it off.
He has 3 hit points.
He's fine. He'll walk it off.
So, as a bonus action, he's going to lay on hands. How much is in his pool? He's only level 1, so I guess that means it's only 5 is the total that he has. And I don't think he's used any. I don't see anything about... I don't think. Did he use any of his lay on hands?
Don't know. I was not paying attention to if he did or not.
Let's just say, since he's not here, that he didn't. So, I'm going to give him his full heal. So that he's at least going to be okay. And then... he will... So... Cone. I think he's going to do his breath weapon. He'll take his attack action on his turn to use his he'll use his action to breath weapon.
Heck yeah.
That is a 15-foot cone. You know what's weird about the cone? Is that you can do different degrees of... I guess because... I suppose that's the way they want it, eh? Yeah, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You just never really see it about other people wanting to do different cone sizes, but if it works for them, then it makes sense they'd be able to do it. So yeah, in a 90-degree cone, he will use his breath weapon, so they have to make a dex save. So that is one for... Okay, and one for the toad. Also a fail, so that's both fail. So now they take 1d10 fire damage. Solid d10. Doing 4 points of damage. And if I double check about something. Resistance. Okay. So that one's fine. Oops, I didn't mean to accept. That's fine though. Yeah, okay. No. Well, didn't think so. Well, I did think so. But I was wrong. So, does 4 points of damage. So, dealing 4. This one almost dead. So it was a good move. At least to attack 2 people at once. And that's the end of his turn. Going to Kara. Top of the round. Let's see, so it's these things. There's none up there, so it makes sense that we've got and oh, there is one up there actually. Hold on. Alright, so there's that, and then let's see. So there's one here. And down here. Alright. Kara.
My turn. Alright. It's just gonna be like, Long John, you got the 2 behind me, right?
I got him.
As you approach this thing, it just kind of chitters at you like...
She smiles, she says, I didn't say you could run.
The chittering, like, it droops its little chittered mouth as it's like, oh no.
Oh no. That'll miss.
That will miss. But a 15 will hit.
15? Perfect.
Just enough to kill it. As with the first slash of like missing it, like kind of. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna make you that con save while you talk.
Oh yeah. As you kind of like slash with the first attack and kind of glances off its exoskeleton armor per se, you know, chitin armor. It kind of like feels a bit relieved, and then you get this like death glare in your eyes, and you just like with precision just stab it in its brain.
Oh, she smirks at it. She smiles and goes, "Oh, you think you can live?"
Right, exactly.
12 from my con save.
You pass. Once again, explosion of yellow, but you're totally fine. You kind of get, now that you're kind of closer to the battle, roll me a perception. Or what's your passive?
My passive is a 15.
Okay, you can clearly see Brackendosh down here. Roll perception for additional information.
Roll. And a 7.
No, that's fine. You see Brackendosh. You have reconnected with Brackendosh.
He's like, oh, it's Brackendosh.
And you can see he's in absolute frenzy of a rage. As I will also say, you can see that he's about to deal with 4 new people. Well, 4 creatures, not new. You don't know if they're new per se.
She knows that he's raged. Like, she can see that he's pissed. She's like, you might want to watch out behind you.
All right. Does that end your turn, Carl?
The movement, my action, and my bonus action.
All right. Talon. Observing situation. Juno, how are you looking?
I'm at halfway.
You're at halfway. Okay.
Well, you can get halfway.
Granted, he knows Chandler's right there, so... And he's gonna have himself a thought. And as he kind of just, like, closes his eyes, tilts his head, brings his head down, he is going to blaze forward, closer to you, Juno.
Okay.
So, he's... AC, not AC, sorry, his speed is, so... I'll say he basically can get right here. Wait, why is that one alive?
I think you just moved the X underneath of it.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Back?
We
Oh,
know
there.
it's
Now
dead
it.
because the,
Okay, now it's dead.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay.
We know it. They got through. I'm gonna hit the snooze on it to give us some extra time to do any combat. So I snooze
Oh.
the ad for 5 minutes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. You can totally do that. Alright, so... Granted, what Talon can do, even though he is right here and close, he will take his longbow and start doing what he does best. So his first attack, he's going to aim at that one. Ooh, a 7 is going to miss, though. That doesn't seem right at all. Well, it's actually bad, so... Not that much better, but... So he missed the first. This one is kind of... But Chandler's right there. He would aim again at this one. Much better. Dealing exactly what was needed to kill it. As he kind of like aims his arrow, fires, kind of misses the Toad. Toad like turns back at him, and as soon as he does, almost eagle-eye precision, let's fire the bow. Let's fire the arrow that pierces it right in between the eyes as it slumps to the ground dead. Talon kind of turned to you. You know, I'm getting kind of tired of them keep popping up. It is now the frog's turn. Frog in front of Illig.
I swear to God, if you get yourself killed, I'm gonna be angry.
But a 10 is gonna miss.
Yay!
However, it is going to unleash its mimic cry as creatures within this radius have to make a Is that right?
Ooh.
Yeah, within 30 feet. Wisdom saving throw. So Illy's got to make a wisdom saving throw. Illy, you got anything? I don't think you do. I mean, you only level 1. I have to remember this. So wisdom save. It's gonna be that for him. So Illig. Okay. He passes, so he does not take disadvantage on his next attack. Brackendosh. Will take disadvantage on his next attack. But like, I need like, well, I can't see that. We'll do that for his disadvantage. And then Chandler. Same throw. Natural 20. Unaffected.
You don't walk it off like it's nothing.
Exactly. Alright, so I believe that is the end of the Toad's turn. Long John. I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna move that one. I'm gonna come over. Say hello. And smash.
You do the smash.
Where are you, bud? Where? Oh, wait, did I close your character sheet? I may have. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Okay. There we go. Now. Where'd you go? You're right there. Okay. Right. Now he gets to do 3 attacks. So, first Holy Great Axe is a complete miss. Second one will hit. And dealing
All the damage.
that, which is gonna create, which we all know, is gonna create 10 foot. I'll do that later. His third attack is gonna miss. Should have done Reckless Foul, but it's okay. For right now, it's okay. Alright, so create 10 foot. Actually, can I do something smart? Ooh, I can. Hold up. Bam. Perfect. I can copy and paste my circles.
Okay. Sweat.
There we go. And that is going to be the end of Long John's turn. Juno, Talon has gotten closer to you. Is in the blood puddle with you as there's a Tridospore behind you. You know, that kind of jazz.
I'm not acknowledging anything until you stretch.
You're not acknowledging anything? What do you mean?
There was a stretch redeemed. You must do the stretch.
Gotta say, I redeemed a stretch. My dream candy went to stretch.
I see. Okay.
Stretch, homie.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna take that stretch to do this for a quick second. And I'm back again. Oh,
Turn.
Hey, there he is.
Hi.
Okay.
Okay.
The sweats.
I needed like a mighty big stretch. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, no worries.
Okay.
No reason
I
for
get
apologies.
paid in, like,
Okay.
I get paid quite a bit. And
Hold
then I
on.
have to order food.
Oh, wrong one. Nope, that's still the wrong one. There we go. Okay. There we go. Thanks, Tiny Wyvern, for the stretch. Oh, yeah.
I need one of those bars that you can like hang on just hang on to like stretch your back out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that feels amazing right now.
Woo! Alright.
Thank you very much.
Alright.
I'm moving.
We're gonna go back with the glaive because apparently the great axe won't worth a flip.
Honey.
Oof. I'm so sorry. Wait, are you a barbarian? No, you're only level 1 though. You don't have it yet. Just one more level, you'll be able to do reckless.
We're level 2.
Oh, then you should
Yeah, I have
reckless.
reckless attack.
Oh, you should be doing that.
Should be.
I just scrolled down and found it, but I don't know how it works.
So pretty much when you attack, you get advantage. It's just you don't. I think reckless is where they have advantage to attack you as well, or
Correct.
you lose your. Yeah.
Correct. So basically, you use your bonus action to rage, and when you rage, you get advantage on your first melee attack, but then attacks against you have advantage.
Well, I already made my roll, so I'm just gonna have to deal with the consequences of my actions.
Alright. That's... If you're sure, I will allow a reroll if you want to actually rage.
Because you are not aware. You are not aware of your class features, and you did not realize you were level 2.
If I'm getting the leniency, then okay, but I'm not going to ask for it. I will deal with it instead of asking. But if I can get it, okay, I'm gonna use my second, because I've used my rage once that I remember,
Okay.
but I don't fully remember everything else.
No, you have 2, so.
I just used the second one. Okay. So, try that again. Bonus action to rage. She's just gonna get really, like, pissed off. She's gonna be like, forget breathing. I'm covered in blood, and I've not hit anything outside of that one shitter spore. I'm mad. And... yeah.
And that's her rage.
Gonna go for the glaive. One more.
Yeah. So just one more.
Make sure you
Please,
toggle
please,
advantage.
please. Crap. It's not gonna let me do it.
What?
I didn't even...
It's okay.
This 2024 sheet is not my friend.
When you click on it, it should give you the option to toggle it.
It does, but when you guys were telling... like, okay, so in the 2024, when I hit Great Axe to roll for the attack. And it'll, like, show me how I want to draw out the path for the dice.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as my mouse clicks to draw that path, I can't do anything else until I let go.
Oh, see, I don't have that on. I have it set where auto rolls.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to do that.
So you're going to go to your settings. You are going to go to dice options. And you are going to click automatically roll 3D. Should be the first, second, third, fourth, fifth option from the top, and then the third button under the options. So options, and then dice options, and then automatically roll 3D dice.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Can I get one more mulligan now that I know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Like, learning moment!
We learn.
It's not fun. Hey, natural 20, let's
look at you
go. There it is.
Now that things are where they need to be, thank you, Nom and Hunter.
You're very welcome.
I'm happy to help.
And see, I mean, as a player,
One.
it's not fun not to hit. So, of course, I will be lenient enough to where we can get you to where you need to be smashing like a barbarian.
Alright, so cool. Critical. And then we're gonna go there. And that's gonna hit for a 15. And then I already know because that's gonna do a thing. I need Constitution saving.
That is correct.
Because Chitter spores suck!
Thank you.
With a 21!
You're so
Thank
fine.
you for
Good.
anger! Ah! Anyways.
Ah. You do the raw.
Okay.
Do the raw. And then, so she's just gonna like beat the crap out of it, and then just the smoke's gonna go past, and she's gonna look at Talon like, see? I know everything's fine! Ugh!
You hear Kara from across the way. I only tell you to breathe when you're outwardly freaking out. You can be mad. Hit him as hard as you want.
Yeah!
Yeah, as for Talon, he was kind of turned away. So you when you said that, you're like, oh, what? Oh, you did it. Nice. I knew you could do it.
Like he's so encouraging, it makes you angry. She doesn't have to worry about holding her rage to attack next turn. Just Talon talking makes her mad.
That the end of your turn?
We are in the middle of an ad break.
Oh, okay.
I
tried to extend it, but unfortunately.
Yeah, I ran out of sneezes. Sorry, I can only get 3.
I only did it one time.
You know?
Oh, really?
Oh no, it's incoming ad break and.
Oh, okay. Whoop. There we go. Back at it.
My bad. Sorry.
That's
I can
right.
read. I'm a little hungry, so I'm a little slow.
Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna move.
I really do hope that
Juno,
music
yeah.
wasn't too loud. I bet it was for a long time.
I have.
I'm gonna use her movement speed to move her around the puddle and Talon to over where she's at now.
What's your movement?
40.
Okay, so you can only move 20.
She went around the puddle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
That would actually, hold on, that would put me here, sorry. Going around it, that put me there. But yeah, so that will be my movement, my bonus, and my action. So yeah, that's all for the very, very angry Juno.
Gotcha. Good job, Juno. Going to Chandler's turn. He's got to take care of this. He's got to take care of this Chitter Spore.
He is a rogue. He can disengage.
He can. But he doesn't want to leave that position and leave that creature to attack the obelisk.
He is efficient from a distance. He can literally move 10 feet away. That way he's at least next to what's-his-name and hit the other one.
What? He has only daggers.
Throw
It is
this
currently
over the
thundering here.
Mother Nature will feel my wrath.
I'm just letting you know if I disappear, it is not intentional. But I just heard thunder.
Wait, no, that was my friend Lunar. I got super excited. I thought John messed.
John's a weenie.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ignore my hysterical.
However, a 10 does not hit.
He gets to attack stuff.
He does. Come on. If only if he had an ally, he would. Well, that would just do sneak attack. He's got to hit. We gotta get you to hit, pal. We gotta get you to hit. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, there you go. I know you can do it. I get it.
So
You're exhausted.
my friend Lunar, he sent me a picture and he got a new hand towel. And you know how when you die in Dark Souls it says you died?
You dried?
Oh my lord.
I've seen it! I want to get it for my brother-in-law because he's played those games.
I love Dark
Uh-oh.
Souls. It's so good.
Okay. No one panic.
I'm gonna panic.
Swapping over. Okay, there we go. I had my battery was running low on the laptop that was controlling the game. It's fine. I swapped out. We're fine. We're good. I'm just on swap out monitoring for, camera here and laptop here. So it'll be okay. We're fine. Anyways.
I'm gonna panic anyway.
So he finally takes care of that creature. He is then going to. It doesn't need to disengage, but he will get right here beside Illig. And that's going to be the end of his turn. Going to Bracken.
Oh, also, we're in an ad.
Yes, we are now in an ad.
Oh, now we're in an ad. Welcome to ad time, everybody. Not sure who all is out there. I see we got 3 viewers. Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully, I know this is long combat, but
It's almost like there's an infestation.
Yeah.
I am still a firm believer in burning this place to the ground. Firm believer in this strategy here.
You may do what you want.
That is firm as a freaking brick.
Indeed.
Oh, Thunder, I need you to go away. I don't want the wrath of Nom. Please.
Mother Nature, you don't want to test me today. You don't want to do that. That is ill-advised. Completely ill-advised. I do not recommend. By the way, nerd.
Yes.
I put us at 10,032 for our Flipside.
10,032.
Matters are complete.
All
from
right.
last month and this month.
Let me update that in the thing, and then add 500 to that. All right, so you guys are now at a level cap of level 13.
Jeez Louise. Not 13.
Don't worry. We'll get to 20.
Solely on your dream candies.
Solely on my dream candies, if need be.
I don't know, didn't 2...
Yeah, 2
You
has
know
been
what
contributed.
out.
And we're back
Yeah,
from the
2
ad.
We are ends and 8
Welcome back from
seconds.
the ads. Wait, what?
6
Yeah,
seconds,
what to say.
5 seconds,
Mine-
4 seconds, 3,
But
2, 1. We're back.
I still got 5 seconds.
No, that's weird.
weird. Timings are not the same. I see. But
And we're back
okay.
on my end.
On all fronts, hi. Welcome back from the ads. Let's get back to the battle.
Battle them.
Okay, we're on Brackendosh's turn. he has disadvantage on his next attack. It's got these 4 right here. Illig is now fine. Chandler's right there. What he wants to do...
Chandler here. So I could pull him away, but that's just me.
Honestly... Brackendosh is going to move himself there. He's going to Reckless, therefore leveling out the disadvantage that he has to a flat roll for the first attack. Which will then take care of that condition thing. So, Reckless advantage. Here we go. No, I'm sorry, not Reckless advantage. It's a Reckless normal roll. Hits. Dead. No effects from that one. Second attack. So it takes care of, that gets rid of that thing. And he's going to... He really can't. It's not a good idea. But it kind of has to happen in general.
You can force people to move in combat, hence why I said we should have put somebody next to him.
Force somebody to move in combat? Oh, I'll tell you what.
So, if you pull somebody and move them 5 feet, they do not get attacks of opportunity because it is forced movement. They themselves are not moving.
I don't think I know who he is. Yeah, but you have to, like, grab him or something to do that, right? Or you have to, like, there's a mechanic to push.
And pull, yes. But it's better to move him out of safety and waste an attack than leave him in danger and get him killed.
Yeah, that's fair. So, I'm not familiar with the...
Well... Since he would be a willing participant, you really wouldn't have to make an attack or anything as long as their strength's enough to move him, because he's an ally.
Oh, who are we pushing? Who are you? What are you saying you want to push?
This guy.
So you want Brackendosh to come up here. Okay, come up, and then...
And just push him back 5 feet and get in between, so, you know, he's not right there next to the enemy.
Just take Brackendosh and move him somewhere else.
Just have Brackendosh move him somewhere else.
I get that, but you have to also understand Tordic is very concentrated right now on trying to get this obelisk activated. If delaying his concentration...
I'm just saying he'll get a concentration saving throw. And also, I'm pretty sure he's going to be really, really not focused when the thing explodes next to him. So either way...
Fair enough. So, alright. So, yeah. Brackendosh will move Tordic to put himself in between. We'll do a concentration for Tordic.
Just has to beat a 10.
Yeah, he'll maintain. He's just like, hey, what are you? It's like, trust me. He's like, okay. Focus. Right. Gets back at it. And Brackendosh is just like,
that's the stream.
smashes that creature with a holy great axe. Definitely hitting it. Dealing enough to kill it, definitely. But now, Illig and Brackendosh have to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, Brackendosh failed. But very badly. Let me remind myself what it does. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Okay, so... Right, they're just poison. Okay. So... I'm gonna roll a d4. And I'll let y'all see it. Okay, alright. He's fine. He's fine. He's just, the gods have willed it that, he is only poisoned per the amount that, you know, you're supposed to be poisoned for what you inflict, what you get inflicted by. So nothing extra, you know. Illig. Con save. Let's get a +1 to this. It's fine. He is fine. What is this red that's on him?
He was affected by the screech, I do believe.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So he'll take like... Was he affected by the screech? I thought he did great.
I don't remember. Let's see, what was his last save? Long term.
I'm just going to take that red off or whatever. Because I can't remember myself, per se. Because red is not... Red would be if he got touched by a red person. But he didn't. Like, he didn't get touched by...
Red was the speed movement was limited. Because you had green for poison for me, and then the red was the limited.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Weird. Anyways... So that's the end of Brackendoss's turn. It's going to go to these creatures now. But, looking around the battlefield, there are none of those alive. For once. Going to the blood creatures, however. So remove that. That's just a dead body. So, kind of gets right here. And it is going to attack the obelisk. And it does hit, dealing that much damage, which left him pretty good crack in the obelisk. And then these two. What's your speed? Is that. So this one. You can get right there. Huh, okay. And then this one gets right here. As it has nothing. So that's going to be the end of their turn. Going to these things here.
I have to go grab my food. I'll be right back.
Okay. So now I have to bring those out. Where are you? That's been 2 hours. Okay. Let's see, these... Where are you? Where are you? Up here. Okay. So, these have a range, so that's interesting. But its speed, well, it has to fly. So, it's going to move. there. This one. We'll also move right. We'll move about right there. And they're gonna unleash their, as you see, like this kind of ice energy build up inside of them is going to fire at. Whoops, wrong one. $20, $15, $15. And then 15, 20, 25. So one is going to attack Chandler, the other is going to attack Illig.
Oh god.
This is Chandler. And that's a miss. This is Illig.
Thank goodness. Please miss.
Ooh, I think that's gonna... Oh, it doesn't! It does not hit Illig.
Yes.
As one ice beam just like kind of passes by Chandler from the other creature, firing at Illig, just very close, grazing off of his cheek, but missing.
I returned.
Welcome back.
Going to Illig's turn.
That's wonderful.
I'm starving.
And Illig, he's got a bow. So, he's going to fire at one of those wisp, which will be a +3 to this. But he has a better chance. I don't know. I don't know. I've seen him mostly use a scimitar than having to do a short bow. I think in this situation, yeah, he would do the range because he can do range, and he's got two people who can't really do range. So, this will be a +3 to this roll. Oh, no. He misses. I'll just say he misses. Just fires that arrow. It just completely misses that creature. Top of the round. Let me see. Since you two are the ones who are here, I'm going to let you guys debate. But it has to be a unanimous decision. High or low? Does the party choose for a high outcome or a low outcome?
Hi.
I'm gonna go with high then.
Okay. We're going to go to the map for this roll.
Nom, you better put your energy into it.
I didn't, apparently. It was one off from being
It
in
was
the middle.
one
It's fucking rude.
off.
Yay.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, it's like fucking 10 something. Hold on. I can't read my fucking clock. 10:22. You have me until 11 because I do have to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So take that into
Double or nothing!
Let Nom roll.
Oh, yeah. Why didn't I do that? Yes.
I don't fucking know. You're
One
rolling
of you
for me, though. I'll
decide
fucking-
which one of y'all wants to do the high or low. Well, if you want to know, you
rolled
didn't say
already.
hi, so go ahead.
Nom.
You rolled already.
Go ahead, Nom. I mean, obviously it doesn't count because like I'm the one who rolled, so it's like, go ahead.
Come on, Nom, you got this, girly.
There we go. See, it
Hey!
was meant to happen. I was supposed to put it into the party's hands. Is what I should have done. You're right. So, upon this happening, this is what happens. I said, this is what happens. I said, this. Hold up, no, hold on. Let me think here. Because there's no way it's on. So, then you're lying. You're a liar.
You're a lying liar who lies.
You're a lying liar who is lying to me right now. You have to be. What happens if I do this? Okay. So that one went away. Okay. So then that means that this is what happened. Oh my son of a. Okay, hold on. I got this. All right. I think I remember. Nope. I don't remember. Nope. Not that either. Oh, wait. Here. Nope. Here. Nope. Here. There we go. But that's not. Anyway, hold on. Bring to the front. Send to the back. Close enough. I'm pretty sure that's good. The obelisk activates as you are all fighting against an onslaught of creatures and monsters. The obelisk finally activates with a whirring divine radiance, arcane energy just flowing through it. And as it reaches the very top, as all of the creatures cower in fear, as it reaches, the energy reaches all the way to the top, unleashes a bright blue aura. This dome-like energy begins to encase as all the creatures begin to run off in different directions. It
Car
works!
kind of just looks around. Car kind of just looks around and goes, well, that would have been nice about 20 seconds ago. She's gonna walk over here because this is the direction she knew Juno was in and go, Juno, are you alive over here? Because I'm not doing the paperwork.
Juno is just like leaned against the tree, glaive resting on the shoulder. Like, really? We had to fight them for this long?
I mean, to be fair, it was
Couldn't
only...
have worked any faster?
It was 40 seconds!
40 seconds too long, my dude. Anyway, she's gonna turn her eye and go, oh my god, you look like shit.
Listen. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk at all. I just want to drink my whiskey. And
So, I got bad news for you, my dude.
what's that?
I used to catch one of these motherfuckers on fire.
Wait, what?
I did use his alcohol. It was his alcohol that I used to catch it on fire.
He takes a deep breath in and he's just like,
I'm gonna go over
My
there.
dude.
I'm going over there. I'm going over there. Don't
even talk to me right now.
She just pats him on the back as he goes, you can be okay, buddy. And she's gonna turn towards Chandler and go, oh, hello. she's exhausted, honestly, and she's kind of just pushing through it at this point. She's just like, oh, hi.
Chandler just kind of, let's see. No, this is your first interaction with Chandler, is it not?
It is.
Okay. No. Y'all had a quick kind of like.
That was with Talon and Brackendosh. As soon as we got here, they had combat. Juno had an interaction with Chandler, but I did not. I had an interaction with
because he was impressed because Juno knows sign language.
Mm-hmm.
I think, respectfully, I will go to the map while you're eating. Nom, that way.
Oh, it's fine. I don't give a damn.
You don't? Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
I don't give a damn. They
Well,
don't like the way I eat. Don't look.
I mean,
Right,
she's got a point.
I have your consent. That's all that matters.
Listen, I haven't eaten since dinner yesterday. If they got a problem with the way I eat, they can start paying for my fucking food bill.
Let Nom eat. You hear me, people? You hear me, Scribbles? Y'all be good about that. Y'all are supposed to be good about that. I know y'all. Y'all ain't got no problems.
They're sweethearts.
Big sweethearts. So Chandler, looking at you, which you're looking at half health. Okay. He does some sign language. Do you know sign?
Pop. I'll roll for it.
Yeah, because I mean.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. You do it fucking on here. I was gonna use my dice because it was right here. Yep, she knows it. Above 10. I do a 50-50 shot. She does or she doesn't.
I was gonna say that, like, with a 13, it's like, you know some, but you know, not like to his level.
That was
you know
just
what I mean?
a roll to see if she knew it at all.
Okay, sure, that's fine.
Because not everybody learns sign language.
Right.
But we can just give her a basic understanding. She knows the basics. She knows enough to at least hold a basic conversation. She can't go into detail, but...
Correct. So basically, for what you got from him was that you hurt, need heal.
Alright, where you might want to go heal Illig. He looks like a stiff wind will blow him over.
I mean, Illigan's looking hurt.
He has 8 health
out of 11.
Why does he have so little health?
I don't know. That's what his character sheet says.
Oh, never mind. He looks fucking fine then. Never mind.
It's because he does the paperwork.
It's because he does the paperwork.
That's because he does the paperwork.
His con is a 12.
And that means nothing. I say, as I don't even remember what my con score is. My con's an 11.
How much health do you have?
20.
20. Interesting. He must have rolled like crap. I mean, granted, his character sheet that I've been running on, it says he's level 1. So I think that's because when he gave me the link, I think it only gave me his level 1. I never got his link for level 2. So he was probably.
I have to get on. We're going to talk to him about that. Anyway, she goes, I'll be fine. As she just leans back against like the obelisk. She's kind of like, fine. Had worse. Way worse. I've been shot. That's fun.
That being said, he just kind of gives you a nod, and we're gonna go over to Juno. Talon, seeing everybody at the tree and such like that, is gonna come over and is like, Are you in need of healing? You did well, by the way. I can see what Illich was talking about for the survivors that he found, that you are capable.
She'll kind of like take like one big deep breath as she kind of exits her rage.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of comes back center focus and just be like, I'm not in too bad of shape. I think I'll be okay. And she'll just kind of like mount her weapons back, make sure they're like adjusted where they need to be before they can start walking to join the group at the obelisk.
By the way, Juno, roll me a perception.
Hold, please.
Hold, please.
That's 10.
Did you walk away?
Not yet. I was still like adjusting to get
You're,
ready
like,
to join the
yourself.
group.
Okay. As you're adjusting and getting your stuff ready and such, the hairs on your back of your neck, like, tingle in a sense of you feel like you're being watched.
Can I roll investigation to see if I see who might be watching?
See, that was the whole thing about perception, unfortunately. So it's like you get the sense of you feel someone is watching you, and you kind of like. I'm just curious what you do in your reaction, like if you turn or whatnot, because if you try to find per say whoever could be watching you, looking at you, you find nothing.
She'll just kind of do this, like, shift her shoulders around to kind of get the feeling to kind of ebb away.
Flipside.
And she'll look at Talon and be like, all right, are we ready to join everybody else, or are there more infestations to deal with?
No, I do believe by activating the Obelisk of Calm, I think it's already affecting this area. If you kind of look around, I think you'll notice that some of the that mystical fog has been dissipated.
Fair enough.
Should mean that, I'm hoping that means that whatever magical means was going on with that fog and misdirecting people who travel through has now been, what's the word I'm looking for? Best word I'm thinking is subsided, where we won't have to worry about that anymore.
All right. And she'll gesture. She'll gesture to
Sorry.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say that she gestures for Talon to kind of go ahead, and if he goes to walk off, she's gonna just kind of turn her head over her shoulder one more time, and then just not shake her head and then follow, if that's what he chooses to do.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw as he walks away.
Beautiful.
Hey, 19.
As you kind of shake off the feeling, for some reason, of an unexplained phenomena, you have visions. You have a flash image vision of 3 masks, each in the shape of a plague doctor mask, and then it dissipates.
She'll just kind of look around again, kind of make sure nobody's really watching her, especially Talon. And then she'll just kind of school her features, just calm, just like, okay, that we're going to put in a box for later. And then just kind of focus on what's ahead.
Mm-hmm. Understood. You all
In the
group
background,
together.
you just hear Kara yell, because Longcham's still on the other side, so she's just like, Longcham, you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
No, sorry.
Yep. I'm okay. I'm heading over there. I was just, taking my time trying to collect these, soul crystals about and such.
I don't know what a soul
yes.
crystal is, but you do you.
Oh, yes, we should definitely do
I
that.
thought he said it. I thought he said a soul sister.
Soul
Be his
sister.
soul sister.
Which, this is going to be, it's going to be recorded here, that, your DM here has an IOU, as you will be collecting, as you will be rewarded, soul crystals, and, I haven't figured out a proper name, but they're basically the Dark Cloud Stones.
Which ones?
That is what I will owe you on.
I was like, which stones from Dark Cloud? There is a few.
There are a few, indeed. I had to work that bit out. So this is your DM saying I owe you. However, to at least to give y'all something if you're interested. So basically, he brings over, and you can kind of see if you look around the ground after the battle and the fog is being subsided and whatnot, there are these blue crystals just scattered. Wherever there was a creature seems to have turned into blue crystals. Multiple blue crystals. Some of them multiple, some of them maybe one. Again, this is going to be the DM saying that, hey, I owe you an exact number of soul crystals, and I will do that. But I don't have that number right now, so. Anyways.
When did he turn into Tigger?
I don't know.
So
I am the only
the
one.
only one. Yeah. So if you're interested, you'll kind of pick one up, and like I said, it's a blue crystal, but in the very center, you can see a white, almost. I either want to say sliver. Some of them are slivers, but some of them are just like a dot, like a white dot in the center.
Yeah, Carl will pick one up and she'll turn it over and go, huh. So things that die here turn to crystals now?
Everyone kind of turns and looks to you at that. It's like, actually, no, that's not 100% weird. Because like they all look at you and then they think to themselves, that's not 100% weird to say that. So, and then Talon kind of speaks like, yes. So we have found that after the events that have turned our world into this wasteland now, creatures that die, space and seems to be related to monstrosities per se, turn into these crystals. We believe they are soul crystals, and the very center that you see, the white dots or the white slivers, they are the soul of that creature. It is theorized that, which is unfortunate, but it is theorized that, and Talon has a hard time saying it, so Brackendaw is just like, it's theorized that each of these monsters were once one of the denizens of, was one of our own here of our world before.
So
The
is
event.
their souls just trapped in here permanently?
We're not 100% sure.
You tried breaking one open?
Tordic speaks. Indestructible. I tried literally everything in my arsenal and my techniques in order to break them. But, like the soul, in a way, unbreakable. Indestructible.
Yeah.
Mm,
Question.
yes.
Does my special constitution, because that's the only way I can think to word this question, do I feel anything from these? Like, anything at all? Considering how tied I am with it?
You get a sliver of something. So basically, what you can infer is I could connect with something, but it needs to be a creature of significance, if that makes sense.
It does. As soon as she's looking it over, she's like, well, your theory is not incorrect. There's a soul in here. I can feel it.
They all
too
then
weak.
turn to that.
Yeah, she's just like, I can feel it. And she's not even looking up from it because she's just dazzled with this feeling that she has. She's just like, I can feel it, but it's weak. I can't really connect with it. I need something stronger. She kind of looks up and goes, what?
Talon, and everyone turns to Talon and is like, what are you looking at me? Like, I definitely don't have that sense.
You don't?
No.
What, no one can feel the souls from these things?
Everybody just, like, kind of shakes their heads.
I'm the odd liar here. That's fine, I guess.
It is, but... Which makes... This opens opportunities, but... I'm not sure what opportunities we're getting ourselves into. However, this could unravel a big mystery concerning these.
Well, at least I confirmed a theory.
So they are indeed souls. We may have to rethink about utilizing them for currency. But as I take it,
trading souls as currency?
everyone just kind of looks down sheepishly.
I mean, listen, there are places and people that trade in souls, that trade in coins, gems, whole 9 yards. A soul is about as valuable and priceless as they come. So, I suppose it's valid.
Tordic kind of speaks up at that. It's like, yeah, see, that's kind of what we were thinking. Plus, the more if we get to a point of actually reconnecting with the realm again, if we assemble enough, we could. Who knows? We might be able to do something.
Well, I mean, if you find a bigger soul crystal with a bigger soul inside, I might be able to connect with it.
They all kind of like shake their heads. We'll definitely keep that in mind. You keep on getting more interesting as I am spending time with you.
I hope that's a good thing and not a bad thing.
Let us hope. Let us just. I was naive once. I just hope this is not my naivety going to cost me again.
Well, I don't know what naivety cost you, but if it makes you feel better, I'm pretty hard to kill.
So I've seen. So actually I didn't get to see.
She's standing there covered in blood, both hers and creatures. Like, she does not look good. Fine.
Fair enough. Then that's like, he definitely is like, so I can see. And Long John's like, oh yeah, look. Sorry. Yeah, so, look, did you ever tell me your name?
It's Kara.
Kara, see, alright, so Kara here, right, she handled all them monstrosities, like, no problem whatsoever, just like, smash, explosion, told me to hold me breath, she was great, I'll give her full support.
Lonja, you killed like 4 of them.
Yeah, but,
You did a good job. I mean, I'm just naturally strong, so it's in me to be able to take out that many.
I'm just very
You're just
agile.
you're just very capable. You just look like you're someone not to be messed with.
He says he says that she's literally carrying a hand axe, two hand axes, a long bow, and two short swords. She is strapped.
She is to the nines. Well, it was good to know. He really did choose some excellent survivors.
Oh, he had no choice in the matter. I didn't give him one.
Kinda had a choice with me.
A loud groan can be heard from Illig, just kind of decompressing, and Talon's like, "You okay?" He's like, "Yep."
He's upset that I used his alcohol to start a fire.
Illig, you drink? Look, I have been out here trying to find. I had a little weakness, and I go to it sometimes. Not gonna lie. Well,
Sometimes it's bull.
sounds.
Sorry.
Bullshit. Sorry.
Ooh. Sorry, guys.
Poison mist from those things that's still in the system a little bit. All right.
Illig just gets even angrier, and Talon is just like, "Don't worry, friend. Once we return back to the Crestfallen Haven, you'll get yourself a nice rest. Just reconnect with
leans over to Juno and
your
goes,
spirituality."
I thought you were the barbarian and the one who was supposed to get angry.
I mean, you take away the addict's source, then you see what happens.
It was put to good use. I
wholeheartedly agree. I didn't see a single problem. But you know how somebody clutches to their whiskey like a child to their stuffed animal. That's all I'm gonna say.
I understand. I mean, personally, my next thought was just to burn down the forest, but I used the alcohol on one of the creatures.
It would have been better. I wouldn't be so covered in blood. She just kind of like shakes her arms and just something goes flying onto the ground.
Yeah, Kara just kind of looks down at herself and goes, there's no point. Some of it's mine, some of it's theirs.
All right then. So, you see Talon just telling like, once you get back, you can reconnect with your spiritualness, get yourself some.
You guys, by the way, you guys
keep
saying go back. Where?
Oh, we're going to take you back to our safe haven. It's known as the Crestfallen Haven. You remember which, hold on. This is what I did get done with, was able to do. Right, that's what it's called. You remember Celestara, right?
I don't know, DM, do I?
As you hear that name, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Hey.
When Juno hears Talon talking about him reconnecting with the spirit, I was like, he's gonna reconnect with the spirit, all right. Just a bottle of spirits, maybe.
It's a 13, DM.
He's wrong. You wrong. So 13. You get a slight headache. But the information about Celestara pours into your mind, being that this was the haven for Azimars. It's where most of them lived and congregated and such in the sky during, before these events occurred. So you get just a slight headache, but you are
Yeah, she kind
familiar
of
with
just rubs her.
Celestar.
She kind of rubs her temple for a second as it kind of flashes. She goes, "Yeah, I think that's what that is. Vaguely remember city
Well,
in the sky with more people."
yes. So basically, um, when the event happened, which was it's hard to say. It was just this giant object that crashed into Celestara, and Celestara came plummeting down to the ground, and what is left of Celestara, and with some help of some surviving primordial beings and the Order ourselves, we've been able to turn it into the Crestfallen Haven.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Kara does remember her first stint into a tear.
Mm-hmm.
And because we went over her backstory like 4 times to make sure we had everything correct,
Mm-hmm.
she did indeed see a tower.
Mm-hmm.
Can she connect the dots is the question.
It is a strong possibility. It is a strong possibility that
Because
it's
she is a police officer and a detective, and her job was to connect dots.
correct. He did say very large object, and
She's like a tower?
when everyone tries to remember what it was or what happened, all of our memories are very fuzzy.
I remember a tower, and I phased through it. It was weird because she's got to make sure that she doesn't point out that she fell through a tear in reality.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
she's not lying, but she's
Mm.
she's not even stretching the truth really. She's just omitting certain details.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she fell through a tear when this happened. She's like, I remember a tower, and I phased through it, and there was a door with, and she stops and thinks for a second. It had 12 inlets and a depiction of, it had 4 creatures and an oddity. It was, she stops for a second again. A lion, a stag, a serpent, a centipede, and then an oddity. And it was an eye. Everything kind of goes fuzzy after that.
Did Juno actually get interested, or did Amber get interested?
Both.
Interesting. Shall I just allow for
Because-
just a kind of silence up across the plains for a moment as Tumbleweed just goes across?
She kind of just looks around and goes, anybody could chime up anytime and tell me that I've just completely lost my mind.
Well, really, from my silence is the creatures you described sound a lot like, well, some have believed they're legends, fairy tales, folklore, but Long John, you can attest. Your clan was more believing of these creatures than I hate to admit myself.
Yeah, right. So it sounds a lot like the primordial guardian beast. They were said to be ancient beasts who guarded this realm. But since the events, no one really knows what happened to them. I don't feel kind of. I mean, everything's so different, but I know I'm a little bit rusty when it comes to the spiritualities of the guardian beast. But that sounds a lot like what they were. And you said there was a tower. There's a door.
Yeah. Yeah. A tower. And I kind of faced through the tower, and there was a door. There was also an eye on the door. Could also feel things staring at me. It's very odd.
No, yeah, it's probably one of the See, the eye that you're referring to, it is it's one of the primordial guardian beasts. It's oh, I'm having, I can't remember.
Sounds like, I can't remember either. I know I wasn't, like, very connected, but something that everyone I would think remembered or knows. What about you, Rakendosh?
Drawing a blank.
It's so weird. A lot of things have this is the kind of things Abel was talking about. Yes, memories, information, everything
But if
being covered.
if the tower is what fell, why do I know?
That is a very good question. I think it's safe. I think it is a good idea that you definitely come back with us. Maybe Abel can shine some light on this situation or give you some revelation. Something.
Yeah,
Perhaps
it's not like I
you
have
yourself.
anywhere to
Perhaps you yourself might hold a certain key to this mystery.
go. You're putting a lot of faith in me.
You don't. I don't. Illig, I don't think, told you the extent of how important and amazing that it is that he found the two of you out here.
No, he failed to mention that. He was just like, "Oh, people, you're coming with me," and we went, "Well, okay."
We didn't believe anyone, which is bad for me to say. Abel, I should have more faith in the teachings of Abel and what he was telling us, but it's just sometimes just hard to believe after everything. But basically, I had always believed there is nobody out here. Everyone has been wiped out and killed by the madness and whatever swept through that drove everyone to die, kill each other. I can still hear the screams sometimes. Everyone just shudders as you feel that everyone has that similar experience due to the event. And then one day Abel told us that things are starting to move. And that it is time to venture, and it is time to find those that survived. You are the first two survivors we have seen since the event occurred.
I can understand that being a big deal.
It's pretty massive.
Yes, Longshot, I gathered that.
So, you're not, I won't force you. But,
Well, I, as somebody who has their own horrors in their head, I understand believing that there's nobody left out here. Sorry, I'm paying bills as we do this.
no, it's okay.
I'm multitasking.
So you will come back with us.
Well, I mean, there's nowhere really elsewhere for us to go, so...
I understand, but I again, I don't want to force you. I want this to be a decision that you make freely.
Listen, as cute as you are, you could not force me to do anything I didn't want to do.
Kind of takes a double, does a double on that, like, Juno, what about you? Will you be coming with us? Will you come back with us?
Deflection. Sorry.
The gas, huh? Still that all the. I mean, there was a lot of them, so sure, I got you.
Also, ad, by the way.
Are we in ad? Oh, we are in ad. Hi, welcome to ad time, everybody. Hey, Mullet Man.
I wasn't paying attention.
What's up, buddy? I'm not sure if he's still around or whatnot. I feel bad that like we didn't like say like hey or whatnot. As he is a VIP of the NerdyWeaver and such like the Weaver Chronicles and whatnot. But for future reference, yes, you're more than welcome to park your 1973 Camino right here.
I love the mullet flip gift or sticker.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Mullet Man. He's a cool guy. He's a good guy.
He is a cool guy.
Yeah, so ad time. Need to figure out something special we could do, like for ad time. It's like, granted, we really only have like a short amount of time, but it does give us a chance to be like, hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Hope you're enjoying the stream.
I'd say like if anybody asks a question throughout the like stream, and if we're keeping up with chat during ad time, we can answer them.
I agree. Definitely, like this is like for the people who, because to get ad free, you have to like subscribe to the channel. So definitely, you woven ones out there. If you have any questions or you need clarification on something about this campaign or what we're doing, you are more than welcome to ask. And if you don't have a question or whatnot, I can take this time to kind of give you a look into some developments that are happening behind the scenes for future content. Basically, your boy spent a lot of money on the summer sale for games that I felt have not gotten their voice, and there was just this other these kind of games that also that like I've been interested in playing. I got one that is close to my heart that I'm so passionate about. I can't wait to play it. But I got Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. So...
Oh, it's such a good one.
Yeah, so that story really goes that I wanted to be my very first game that I streamed in my streaming career. But things didn't work out, and that's okay. But now I finally have the game. Hey! We're back from the ads. Hi. Welcome back to the Flipside. Oh, you got 7 seconds?
Yeah, I've still got like 10 seconds.
That's weird. Anyway, so I'm very excited to play that game. It's definitely going to be put in our tournament of games that we got going on here for content and such. So be looking forward to that. I know it's old, but probably from
Right,
seeing it
I
from a
have fun.
passionate player, that
Mhm.
you'll enjoy the content. But content aside, time to get back to the flip side. So, Juno, Talon, being double doing a double at that compliment, was just like, Juno, are you coming with us? Again, don't want to force you.
Reflection.
I go where she goes because if she's not there, then I have to do paperwork. And if
Well,
no,
you presume I'd do the paperwork even if I was there. But I have him.
well, you either way, all three of us stick together. So where
I've
they
been-
go, I go.
Fair enough. I've been meaning to ask, is this just like an inside joke or something? You keep saying
Absolutely it
paperwork.
is. It's an inside joke. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry that cute little head over yours about it. You're fine.
Okay, so
I'm a character. I'm losing it. Far as straightforward as could be, like not even a blink.
and Talon is just like, I am the leader, Lord of the Able. I can't be shown blushing. And I would not.
It's a little late for that.
Yeah, trying his best here. Is it well, let's get moving on. This way, everyone, this way. And as if there, do you guys have any questions? And granted, this can be a walking talk kind of situation, but just kind of curious before I kind of like, in a sense, take us to like cinematic mode and such like that.
Nope, I'm good.
Kind of a funny moment, but Juno turns to Chandler and just kind of signs to him. Is he always like this?
Chandler kind of signs back to you. Honestly, this is the first I've seen him get flustered. I mean, no one really tries to flirt with him back at the Crestfallen Haven because everyone kind of, I don't know, is either intimidated by his like fallen angel set form or what have you. So it's about as new for me as it is new for you.
And she'll just kind of laugh. And she'll sign back, he doesn't stand a chance against Kara.
Chandler just kind of does this and is like, I think you underestimate our leader. He is literally like the definition of devotion when it comes to Abel, and his leadership has gotten us to where we are now. To be flustered by a few compliments, you're saying doesn't stand a chance. I don't know.
He's walking right next to Talon, and she's keeping a little space between them, and she's just chatting, going, so.
Illig is up there with Talon. He was kind of having a conversation, but not at the same time.
Yeah, she's just like, do you always fluster that easy when you get given a compliment?
It has been a long day. And
oh, that's
it's,
no excuse. It's been a long day for us too.
and it's been a while, I'll say. It threw me off guard. So I'll say you threw me off guard. I'm not flustered. I was only just thrown off guard.
You were.
Is he blushing, by the way?
He is. Hold on. He is trying so hard not to, but you can just tell that the blush is like almost.
Listen, it's okay
Because
to be
he's getting
flustered.
caught in like kind of being, in a sense, is like being caught of like being off guard. This is something that is not accustomed to him. So these are all kind of like, I'm the leader, I'm devotion, able, 100%.
She gently pats him on the back and goes, "It's okay to be flustered. We all get flustered."
Oh, even you?
Sometimes you'll have to work for it, though.
Juno's just gonna kind of tail in the whole, what is it? It's been a while, and is just gonna start signing. Oh, it's been a while.
Well, in signing back to you, the way I know it when it comes to Talon, he used to have a wife and a daughter. They were taken during the event. He says it happened in Celestara.
Juno
So-
just kind of nod in understanding and say, "Well, I wish him the best of luck with Kara, because those two, ugh." And then she'll just start laughing.
And
You
she's
know,
just like,
mm,
"It'll be fine."
Chandler kind of signs back to you, and it's like, I think this will be good for him, though. He's been very stoic and kind of just focused on his duty to kind of see anything else around him. So I can appreciate him getting his guard being off and or flustered, one or the other. I think it'll help in the long run.
And she'll kind of like watch ahead, because I guess I kind of see Juno and Chandler just kind of back behind the three as they have this whole like interaction, and it's just like, yeah, throwing yourself into your work is not always the healthiest outlet. And she'll kind of say it with like this knowing tone underneath it.
And he like kind of hesitates on like signing, kind of further his thoughts, but he does build the courage and says, we all have our demons that we're trying to face each day. But that'll be for you to find out, if you're curious, what their demons are.
That's Juno's just gonna nod, kind of leave it at that instead of diving further deep into it, because there's like the nightmares just kind of like creep in a flash, and then she'll just nod and just kind of stare up and just keep following.
Yep.
During all this serious conversation, Kara's just up there just making Talon more flustered.
And he is just trying to be resolute, just give this image of the leader who is stoic, who is duty bound. But just roll me I just want a straight charisma.
Well, good, because that's all you get from me.
That's all you get.
I'm not charismatic.
Not this one.
Nope, that was 11. That's not bad considering I don't get a plus for it.
Do you do saving throw because like it gives you proficiency?
It's a straight roll. No, it's just a straight roll.
Okay. Was very confused. That's fine though.
I just clicked it because it was easier. Because it was right there.
When with the 11, you can feel that your conversations that you've been having with Talon and your, flusters and flirting and such like that, he is not annoyed. And
Right, that's a victory.
he
In her defense, she also hasn't flirted with anybody since her husband and child died, so...
Their trauma!
Exactly. Yeah. It's kind of... It's almost... Yeah. It's like... It feels... Again, he's not annoyed. And he can slightly... I guess you could... In a sense... I hate to say slightly. I'll just say he appreciates the banter, this thing that you're doing.
Yeah, she's just sitting up there, walking up there with him, talking to him, and like in between her like little pokes at his flusteredness and his blushing and all that, she'll poke a little bit at Illig. Just a little bit, every now and then, just to make sure he feels like he's a part of the conversation. We
and
don't
not
want
a
him to
third
feel
wheel.
Yeah, not a third wheel.
I think at some point Illig would have been like, do I need to kind of give you two some room?
I don't know, Talon. Does he need to give us room?
No, Illig, you're fine right here. I need, actually, I need a moment, with Illig, if you don't mind. Just private word while we're continuing.
And she'll skip ahead a little bit.
All right. I'll have to remember. Hey, future me, remember that Illig and Talon had a conversation. Fill John in on what that topic was.
You might want to write yourself a note about what the topic was.
I got it.
I'll DM you the note so you have it in your DM.
But I think upon that, you guys finally get out of the Gosgate Woods, where you come to find... You find... No, actually, I'll do it in this sense. As you exit the woods, Talon just kind of holds everybody back and just does a...
I was ahead of him, remember?
Oh, yeah, but I'm in a cinematic sense of like, it's like you've done your walk and talk, you've done everything. This is like you guys finally getting out of the woods. So by the time y'all get out, I would say that Talon just kind of takes the lead in a sense of just stepping out in front. He does a long whistle. A long, loud whistle. And then you see that Chandler, Brackendosh, Long John follow suit. And then we'll just say that like Illig does as well. As they're all blowing their whistles or whatnot. And then there's a silence.
Cool, y'all can whistle.
Wait for it. Soon you hear the rumbling of the ground and such like that. As coming out of the ground, in a manner of not breaking out of the earth. It's very strange. It's like
They melt from it.
not melt. So basically, phase. It's almost like these, and I'm gonna say it, skeletal horses phase out of the ground and rematerialized above ground, and then their bodies just kind of erupt with this blue, like a light blue radiant flame all throughout their body. As 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 of these type of horses appear and show up as they kind of like gallop towards gallop towards your party. And Talon is like, these are our steeds. They were blessed by Abel and given to us.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Yes. Do you
Because
want
Kara's
to prove?
Kara. Because I'm me. But the question truly is, will they let me approach them? Considering.
You're talking about the horses?
Yeah. Because the monsters even reacted to me differently.
That will be a question as they fully kind of approach. Like you can, and it one of them kind of like gets in front of the group, and Talon goes up to this skeletal horse and just like kind of puts his hand underneath its chin and kind of pets the front of its head. It's like, ah! Phone dead. No, that can't be right.
I thought you were-
Oh, it is. No, because I had to. Yeah, never mind. It's okay. Who needs my camera?
It's fine. I mean, technically, we'd like to be able to see what you're motioning for, but that's fine. I already saw it, so.
Let me think. Okay.
Rada, 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 rada. Rada, rada. Rada, 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 rada.
Schnitzel!
Yeah, but Kara will just be like, can I pet it?
As you come up, let me. Ooh.
I just had the worst.
As you
ADHD
approach
moment
up
ever.
to Talon and the horse, the horse like immediately kind of backs up and then rears up and like like whoa, Salenfair, calm down, it's okay.
She'll take a step back and she'll go, yeah, I have that effect, apparently.
Apparently, Salenfair, it's all right. She's not dangerous.
Matter of perspective. That was out of character, by the way.
Right, of course. It's all right. Calm down. Just kind of petting. I know horse terminology. I'm gonna say blaze, but the blaze is really at the top of the head. But I mean, you scratch if you rub the blaze on a horse, like they calm down. It's the place they like to be rubbed at. The blaze is like on the front of their face, on the like that long part of their face. You know, you just like scratch that and rub it. Sorry. So by doing that, it kind of calmed down and such like that. And then Talon kind of beckons you with a finger as he's just like kind of petting it and such.
She very slowly approaches because she's not stupid.
He reaches his hand out to you.
She'll take it.
He grabs your hand and he gently and slowly puts it on the blaze of his horse being Salenfair. And is it as you kind kind of touch it, it does react a bit, like kind of shakes. Well, not shakes, but more like jitters, like kind of in a sense of a quick jolt.
Mhm. Yeah.
Flinch, that's the word I'm looking for. It flinches slightly, but then it relaxes and you put your hand there, and then like Talon kind of just steps to the side, allowing you to just kind of actually. So you have your hand on the horse, and I'm gonna assume you would kind of copy what Talon was doing.
Yes. Yes.
So basically, you're just kind of scritching its blaze and kind of just rubbing
she'll
up and down.
She'll just keep doing that and just goes, yes, that Salamfir is probably a boy.
He is.
Yeah. Well, Nam's making that assumption. She's like,
Oh.
yes, because you're a good boy. You're very handsome.
What you wanted to do for it just is always just a piece of knowledge to always have. Always leave one hand on the horse as you navigate around.
Remember that. But as for your question earlier, yeah, creatures seem to find me startling.
Well, to be honest, creatures, people, they find me startling as well. But I understand you mean in a different sense. Even I was startled by this presence.
Oh, wait. I'll say, yeah, this is the first time Talon's been so close to me.
Uh-huh.
She does kind of still look a little confused. She's like, presence, but I don't get it.
Well, for me, I can't explain yours per se, but at least from a fallen Asimar's perspective, my blackened wings, my gaunt demeanor, it frightens people. It unsettles them. And I allow that to happen. I let people think that I'm duty-bound and stoic, and that is fine. Because and he just kind of just stops and shakes his head. It's like, anyways, so we are, these are our steeds. You may choose which one you want to ride on and with. It's totally your choice. But there are...
Considering I don't want to be stomped by the other ones, I think I'll stick with this one.
A hard swallow? Fine. That's fine. She
is still patting his horse. She's like, you're not uncomfortable riding on a horse with me, are you?
No, not at all. Have you ever ridden a horse?
Yeah, she has. She's a police officer.
Well then, why would you like to take the reins?
Sure, if that's okay with. You're gonna have to say the name again because Nam doesn't know it. Salamfir. She's like, if it's okay with Salamfir.
It's all about bonding when it comes to a horse. The horse will respond to your emotions as you respond to its emotions. If they are strong, then your horse will react in that manner as well. But if you are gentle, then the horse will be gentle as well.
Hard's nothing but gentle with animals.
Would you like to bet on that with an animal handling roll?
No. Not with fucking roll 20 and their stupid ass shit. No, I would not. She's just proficient in riding horses. Leave me be.
Leave me be. No touchy touchy.
Oh dear. This is not going on at all, I don't think. Oh no. That's
But Mr.
okay.
DM, it is 11:32 a.m.
You're right.
PM.
And I mean yeah. No, you can tell we're getting there. Juno, who do you want
I have a phone call
who do you
from
want to
my
ride with?
I guess Juno's gonna kind of overhear their conversation about having to share with people, and she'll just kind of look around and then look over to Chandler and be like, and obviously sign, is it okay if I just share with you?
He signs back. It's totally fine.
Okay. Because I don't know anybody else really well, and Kara's riding with Talon. So she'll just kind of shrug her shoulders and, you know.
He kind of signs and it's like, I'm surprised. I thought you would choose Illig. You've spent probably more time with him than you have with me.
We're not that close. We've not had enough of a conversation about things.
Fair enough.
All I know is Illig is a potential alcoholic.
Listen, both him and Kara are alcoholics.
Well,
We're functioning alcoholics, though, and we don't get to. And Kara doesn't drink when on a mission.
yeah, but Juno doesn't really want to share a ride with Illig and listen to him talk about the paperwork or talk about the alcohol. She would rather just have the continued easy ebb and flow conversation that she's had thus far with her interactions with Chandler. So
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yep, totally fair. But Chandler asked the question nonetheless, and he's like, all right, fair enough. You are more than welcome to ride on my steed with me.
thank you.
His name is Nyx.
Stop. I love that name.
I came up with it on the fly. Not gonna lie.
Well, I really like the name, and then I've seen different characters like, Nyx, Onyx. It's just, I don't know, it just sounds really cool to me. So
Right? Yeah, because and it's exactly how you think. It's NYX.
okay, cool.
Oh, because I felt that fit a changeling type of nature in a sense of like naming and such like that.
Is
So
good.
you guys all hop upon your respective steeds and such like that. You ride off into the crimson red sky, wasteland, flesh covered, bloody realm of a place that you are in as your journey into the Flipside has only just begun, as we cinematically pan over back to the woods as a fog creeps in. 3 figures stand inside the fog, revealing shadows, and dissipates. And that
Man,
is where
fuck
we're
them
gonna end.
shadows.
And that is where we're gonna end this session tonight. And we're gonna see all you guys next time on the flip side.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
good night. And let's see, the next stream to happen, that is going to be on Sunday, if everything goes well. It's going to be Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, because I've still got to beat that before I can get into South of Midnight. But there's also something else I should let you guys know, that we have a very certain special birthday belated celebration that we're trying to have for one of our beautiful cast members of the Weaver Chronicles. And that's none other than Tiny Wyvern, aka Amber. So stick around when we have more news about that. But we are definitely going to celebrate this wonderful, beautiful, kind, and funny, crack-addicted cast member. Oh, that has brought so much joy to this channel.